I'm sorry, I was looking for the mailman.
Oh, what? Are you saying I'm not a mailman? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm not male? I'm not a man? Is that what you're getting at?
Are you crying?
What? Oh my God! They're playing My Chemical Romance! Nicole, you know I'm scared of emos!
Sometimes it's a heavy burden being a man of science.
I know what you mean, Jimmy. That's why I decided early on to sabotage my highly scientific mind with cartoons and sugar.
Why are you disrespecting me, bruv? My mistake, original gangster. No, this cannot be forgiven. Now empty the compartments of your pantaloons. For what purpose? And discard of your footwear as well. For what purpose? In fact, I am equipped to summon the one casually known as Little Travis on your buffoon self.
Oh, 元気だ。何やってるの、ベル君。いきなり逃げるなんて失礼でしょ。
There it is again, that funny feeling, that funny feeling.
I was in the comment section of this guy's video and I saw a Google Docs link, so I pasted it in my Safari browser, and what came up was a video of him cooking his amputated leg.
Could I interest you in everything, all of the time? A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a...
I feel like I wasn't cut out to be a person. Hashtag relatable. Not even like in a way where it's like, I don't know if I want to have a job and pay taxes. Like, I don't know if I want to live in a body. Hashtag relatable.
Non-binary people aren't real, and they're just a way that transphobes can make fun of us more. Wow, she's really transphobic, isn't she? Yeah, just wait till she hears about neopronouns. Yeah, wait, neopronouns aren't real, and they're just a way to make transphobes make fun of us trans people.
Ground and I couldn't get up after drinking a pint of the Johnny Jumper. Sweeter than honey and bitter as gall, Cupid he rules us all.
To the wild mountain tide,
And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band.
I'm gonna be honest with you, short of someone walking up to me and saying, hey, let's kiss, I'm gonna assume any flirting is a joke.
And what makes you think I'm the lesbian-coded villain?
Oh, protagonist name, don't you get tired of being so good all the time? Imagine what we could achieve if you joined our side. You're getting all worked up. I like that. Hands off of protagonist name. I want her all to myself.
What's happening?
I'm cold.
This camera quality doesn't say.
You're the sun, you've never seen the night, but you hear its song from the morning birds. Well, I'm not the moon, I'm not even a star, but away.
I was in a maize field and some girls dissed my hair dye.
You look like a cup of maize!
Pain.
Body in the water's fine. You say the ocean's rising like I give a shit.
Caution! Do not open. Danger! Oh, Scoob, I'm dying to know what's inside.
This is how science documentaries and colleges are gonna like over-examine and analyze Vines and TikToks in like 100 years.
The man is on the phone with someone who is either going to receive or give head. Not only can we tell from the tone of his voice that he was disappointed that head will not be happening, but the fact that he lowers himself onto the main road receiving the bad news, going from a high point to a lower point, just like the news went from good to bad. He then lets out his frustrations by smashing the phone, but then goes ahead and smashes the skateboard. The skateboard could be a metaphor of the possibilities of either receiving or giving head. Yes, on the higher ground that he would, and no on the lower ground. So after receiving the bad news, he steps on the skateboard to answer the majority question, will it happen, won't it, to what the answer was, which won't it, since the majority of the skateboard is smashed on.
You think that because I'm wearing bell-bottom jeans, that means I can't fight. There's some truth to that, but look at my ass.
Tonight, R.I.P. that
killer, West Side killer.
Do you like how I dance? I got zirconium pants.
Consequential enough to slip you into a trance.
Do you like how I walk? Do you like how I talk? Do you like how my face just seems to keep short? I have a wonderful wife, I have a powerful job. She criticizes me for being egocentric.
I always wanted my own brother, and then he showed up at our door. I didn't question where he came from. I wasn't lonely anymore. Soon we did everything together. He taught me how to fly a kite. I watched him grow into a stallion. I watched him sleep in bed at night. It's not creepy, but then he signed that record label. A cute quintet of boyish sound. But now that everybody loves him, I'm just a face out in the crowd. I threw myself into my studies to have the world in my control. I vaporize the competition. Nobody understands me.
Everybody's having a great Pride Month. Shout out to the gays.
I don't like being abandoned. I'm sensitive to it.
Okay,
I need to talk about this. Bo Burnham fans, listen to me. There are two things that make Bo Burnham's singing style just immaculate. There are more than two things, but these two things are things that no one talks about, I feel like. Number one, the robotic singing. I don't know how to explain this, but I will do my best to demonstrate. For example, in the Hands Down section of Eyes on Me, I would sing it like, hands down, pray for me, hands down now. Much more fluid and kind of nuanced, but he sings it like, hands down, pray for me, hands down now. Very like mechanical and intrusive, but still so full of emotion. Number two, the almost operatic style of trickling down from notes he does. Again, in Eyes on Me, he could just go, heaven knows you tried. Instead, he goes, heaven knows you tried. Oh my gosh. He does it on a lot of songs on Inside, so listen for it. He's just amazing.
Maybe I'm getting too big-brained here, but like, what is actually bad about considering trans men a subcategory of women and trans women a subcategory of men?
Hey sugar, don't worry about getting too big-brained, I promise.
What is something that you were bullied for growing up that everybody wants now?
Being weird, like actually weird. Let's look at this bag. In middle school, my special interest would have been crucified, but now they're quirky. Like, Allie, how cool is it that you have skulls and bugs and dolls without eyes and all these other dolls and old compasses and rainbows from Michaels you just carry around in your purse? Don't forget the dentures that I drilled holes into so they can be a necklace. Baby dolls are no longer a faux pas. My beaver skull, it's classy. Suffocation warning labels and a Nokia phone case, really great. Carrying around these things would have been weird a long time ago, but now people love it. At this day and age, weird people can do whatever they want.
I am fucking sick and tired. I am so fucking sick and tired. Why are the straight guys that hit up gay guys still so in denial about their sexuality? Fucking why? Motherfucker, you are a man seeking out another man for some gay-ass butt sex. Alright? That is fucking gay. They'll be like, I'm not gay, I'm not bi, but... There is no buts! You like other men, bro! You like dick up your booty. It doesn't get gayer than that. Alright, so... You're already there. Just fucking come to terms with it. Like, I don't understand. Like, how are you as a straight man gonna hit me up and be like, I'm not gay, but I want you to fuck me? The fuck you mean you're not gay? It is honestly so fucking pathetic and sad. Just come out already. No one gives a fuck, I promise you. And it's a turn off.
I can feel my bones and it's fucking nauseating. Well, that was kind of a lot. Sorry, guys. Now to get back to our normal content. On our next unboxing video, we're going to open up a squirrel.
That's where the popular kids sit. Jessica, Tiffany, Stacy, Amanda, Staten, and Duck. Us Goss. We sit on the bench.
Even just existing as a trans masculine person, binary trans men give me unsolicited advice. And they never present it as advice, they're basically like telling you need to do it. You look stupid when you draw on a little mustache. You look like a teenage boy. I don't care, it makes me pass. You don't care that you look like a child. I'd rather look like a child than a grown woman. Yeah, but it makes you look like a ratty little teenage boy. Well, I don't pass without it. I'd rather look like a ratty teenage boy than an adult woman. Whatever, you shouldn't wear binders because it makes your top surgery look bad. I have crippling dysphoria and no money for top surgery, I'm going to wear binders. Fine, it's gonna look bad though. You should use T injections and not gel because T gel does nothing. No, I've heard T injections hurt and I have a bad pain tolerance. Okay, well T gel isn't gonna do anything and it's gonna work really slowly. I don't care, Aiden. Don't you have a D&D party to go gaslight?
So, what's your name?
Normal. Man.
He means Norman.
Are you bleeding, Norman?
It's jam.
I love jam! Look at this!
Can you pay the bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Do you pay my automobile? I don't think you do.
Don't ship that, it's toxic. But the Legos have tension. Meet me at the spot. Got the vibe. Baby, are you coming for the ride? I just wanna look into your eyes. I just wanna stay for the night. When we take a drive, maybe we can hit the 405. Hypnotized by the lights. Man, this must be the life.
You may not like it, but you better learn how. Cause it's your turn now. Now you start. We wanna talk about sex, but we're not allowed. Well, you may not like it, but you better learn how. Cause it's your turn now.
Yes, I lied to you. No, I don't love you. Of course it makes you look fat. I've never been to Brussels. It is pronounced egregious.
The fourth dimension is my own mansion. It's all messed up, I don't care. Cause what fun is there in ever making sense?
Hey, Pooh, how are you? They took my fucking eye.
Drop in and just smack the lip. Whoop! Drop down, snap. Ah!
Fuck you, my child is completely fine.
Well, look who's inside again. Went out to look for a reason to hide again.
You want proof of God?
No. I want someone to put a pie to cool on a windowsill. And I want to creep up to that pie and take it, unbeknownst to them. And when they come back, the pie will be gone, and I'll be full. That's what I want.
A scrub like you who don't know what a man's about. Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobile? For my own life too. Mom, would you wash my back this once?
Okay. Hello, welcome to 7-Eleven. Hi, 25 for pump 4, a slushie, and 1 free vagina. Okay, coming right up.
Since gaydar is technically acceptable stereotyping, what's one gay stereotype that has yet to fail you? The only one that I can think of, it's been cracked a couple times, but most of the time it's accurate. Most non-binary people have an art account on Instagram.
My baby, you're my baby, say.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why don't we just relax? We'll turn on the radio. Would you like...
I could go off the deep end. I could kill all my...
we're on the topic Steven Universe, can we talk about how the Steven Universe show is like the most subpar, bottom of the barrel form of representation, but specifically the white Steven Universe fan, the white fans specifically of the Steven Universe fandom treat it as if it's the epitome of queer representation. They were like, oh, this is great rep for non-binary people, which it is not. Of course, they would have to be genderless and non-binary. They literally emerged from rocks and they're aliens, and most aliens do not have the need for like gender and sex because they are like above that. You only get one non-binary person, and they like made a brief appearance and they were dating Sadie to teach Steven a lesson about how just because you think we should date doesn't mean we should date. And then Ruby and Sapphire being the most subpar example of lesbian relationships because half the time they're fused and you don't get to see them as a lesbian relationship until they got married. There's just so much wrong, but the white friends just eat it up and treat it as it's just like,
My take on Coraline is that Coraline is to children's horror what Get Out is to black horror. As in, if you were to break down the elements of what makes Coraline work, you would have the elements of what makes children's horror different from, like, adult horror. One of the things that I think is super key to film theory in general, but, like, particularly horror film theory, is, like, who is your audience? Thinking about that is really important. And it's incredibly important in terms of horror because horror is a very cultural thing, but I would also definitely argue there are a lot of things about it that are generational. Children have very different fears than adults do. And a fear I think most kids have that they wouldn't know how to articulate is inconsistency, particularly with authority figures like a mom or dad. Because children often don't understand that a lot of times their parents' anger and frustration is not directed at or a result of them. So sometimes, yeah, it does feel like you have an other mother, and that's kind of scary.